Well, what about when people say that well, say your children turned out fine and they didn't have that? Like, how do you feel about that though?
We didn't turn out fine. Oh, we wish we could have did it different. You know, the only it's just by the grace of God of where we are now, and we're still learning.
Yeah.
We learn daily.
Welcome to Big Guy Journey, where I stand on faith, fitness, family, finance, and freedom. When I say freedom, I'm talking freedom of the mind because the journey starts in your thoughts. Let's
All right, so
go.
if you had one piece of advice for today's woman, knowing all that the wisdom that you've gained and the experiences that you've had, like what kind of advice would you give them?
Well, knowing where I came from and who I'm following now, Yahweh, I would say to get a relationship with Him and to live on His principles because ours never work. We can save ourselves from going through a lot of hardship, you know, if we just do it God's way. Um, I got grandkids now, and we try to teach them how to be modest, teach them how to make sure they have the wife or the husband before sex. Just teaching God's way instead of our way, because um, we've already lived it. I did it my way and it didn't work. So my job now is to teach and reach not only my grandchildren but um, all children. It's just do it God's way.
So when you say get a relationship with God or Yah, do you mean go to church?
No, I mean study His Word. The Bible says we perish for lack of knowledge, and if you don't study, when you went to school, you studied math, science, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's the same with the Word of God.
So essentially, it's basically knowing what the word says because
Yes.
we see that a lot of 70% of Americans consider themselves to be Christians or churchgoers, but what I'm saying, we still see we're far away from the principles of God. And so when you talk about the principles, you're talking about like what I'm saying, God being the head, then man, and then woman and then the children, meaning
Yes.
that the man should lead the household.
Yes.
That's a fundamental piece.
Yes.
Amen. Well, what about when people say that well, say your children turned out fine and they didn't have that? Like, how do you feel about that though?
We didn't turn out fine. Oh, we wish we could have did it different. You know, the only it's just by the grace of God of where we are now, and we're still learning.
Yeah.
We learn daily.
Yeah. Amen.
I had a lot of role models. Sister Jane Bradley, my sisters, especially Roz. So I have not learned at all. Pastor Trust. It's a lot of things that we still learning. That I'm still learning. I have not made it.
Amen. Amen. All right, folks. We appreciate you. Tuning in to like get this little inside view, and we just say take care, take charge, and God bless.
God bless.